Grace and peace, everybody. We are back. You saw the thumbnail. You saw the title. First off, let me just real quick tell you, this is all satire. This is all satire, people. So please do not go spend time on X looking for this information. It is all satire. Shout out to Chris Roseborough. He is a friend of the channel. Has been a friend of the channel from early on. And he has a very disturbing sense of humor. They really enjoy satire. I think he should write for the Babylon Bee. I mean, he's missed his calling. He's a pastor, but he should write for the Babylon Bee. Anyway, he just sent me this, and I tell you right now, it has been a hoot. So, okay, we all know, rest in peace, Chuck Norris, an icon of masculinity, an icon of action heroism. Shout out to Chuck Norris. His passing definitely will not go unremembered and unnoticed. Shout out to him and prayers for his family as they deal with this time. Chris Roseborough, however, has please understand again, this is satire. Look right here. It says the Wittenberg Wire, satire worth recanting. All right, this is a satirical commentary, but it's still funny. Okay, let's go. All right, Candace Owens drops bombshell. Chuck Norris's medical emergency death in Hawaii is tied to Erika Kirk. But let's just be honest. It reads like it could be true, though. That's the part. Like, it might be a little bit too much on the nose, Chris. Let's let Chris know. Shout out to him. Let me go make sure I give him let me tell him real quick. This is a little bit too much on the nose. Too much on the nose, Chris. Too much on the nose. Bro had me searching. had me searching X for this. You owe me 2 hours of my day. All right. Did I misspell searching? I already had it right. Leave me alone. All right. Let's get at it. Let's go read this thing. Okay. Again, let me add the disclaimer. This is satirical. This is satire. This is satire, people. It's not real. She didn't really do this. But it did have me kind of wondering for a second. I'm not going to lie. In a development that should have every red-blooded American demanding answers, wingnut conspiracy loon Candace Owens has just connected the dots between the sudden death of martial art legend Chuck Norris and the very same shadowy network that has been exposing in the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Chuck Norris, 86, was rushed to a hospital in Hawaii yesterday and pronounced dead from what officials are calling sudden medical emergency. Family statements say he passed peacefully. Candace Owens isn't buying the official story for 1 second. Notice the pattern. Owens posted on X this morning alongside a 47-minute podcast clip. I'm telling you right now, don't go searching for that. You're wasting your time. This is satire. I might need to keep putting this up on the screen. This is satire. Unbreakable conservative icons keep falling. First, Charlie Kirk gunned down on the stage. Now, Chuck Norris, medical emergencies himself in Hawaii. And once again, Erika Kirk and Turning Point USA are right in the middle of it. Here's an explosive evidence that Candace has laid out so far. All sources from whistleblowers, deleted posts, and what they don't want you to notice. Erika Kirk, coincidence? That isn't one. Just 3 weeks before Chuck Norris's death, Erika Kirk, and now CEO of Turning Point USA, the widow of Charlie Kirk, was vacationing in Hawaii. Dun, dun, dun. The same island chain. Oh my gosh. The same week, Norris was reportedly fined 1 minute, gone the next. Candace played alleged leaked audio on her show today of Erika on a TPUSA Zoom call 5 days after Norris died, where sources claim she was heard laughing while referencing Walker, Texas Ranger reruns, and the tone is off putting. Owens said, echoing her exact commentary on the Charlie Kirk case, "We are not even 2 weeks removed from another conservative legend being taken out." And the laughter starts again. Again, people, this is satire. Okay. Multiple insiders tell Owens that Chuck Norris had been in quiet talks with Turning Point USA to headline the Real Men Don't Apologize event. The deal was nearly done until Erika Kirk took the reins. Suddenly, invitation was pulled. Chuck Norris was asking too many questions about the organization's direction. One anonymous former staffer who was reportedly fired for questioning the narrative told Candace, "Sound familiar? Exactly the same internal betrayal Owens has documented since Charlie Kirk's death." The deep state's new playbook. Owens points out that the federal government moved with lightning speed to declare natural causes and shut down any former inquiry. It should be formal inquiry, just like they rushed to call Charlie Kirk's assassination a lone gunman job when they couldn't send couldn't send a furry trans activist with a rifle. They used experimental protocols this time, she declared. The CIA psyop that failed with Charlie has been upgraded. They learned their lesson. She even hinted at the same foreign intelligence fingerprints they previously raised because, of course, she did. Follow the money. The deleted memes. Financial records, according to Candace Owens' team of researchers, show unusual activity in conservative donor circles tied to both deaths. Meanwhile, a 2024 Instagram post of Erika Kirk featured a Chuck Norris meme with the caption, "Some men won't stay down," has been mysteriously scrubbed from the internet. Why delete it? What was she really signaling? Oh my gosh. Okay. Who benefits? With Norris gone, another towering voice of traditional American strength is silenced forever. Meanwhile, Erika Kirk continues consolidating control of TPUSA without pesky legends like Chuck Norris or Charlie Kirk around to ask uncomfortable questions. The pattern is undeniable. Owen said, "They don't just kill the man, they kill the legend." Candace has already announced the next installment of her hit investigative series will now be entitled "The Bride of Charlie: The Norris Files." She's demanding congressional probe and independent autopsy, if any remains, and the Patriots to stop accepting the official story just because the mainstream media tells them to. The legacy press is predictably calling the baseless conspiracy theories. Candace Owens calls it connecting the dots. They're terrified to see. America's great generation of conservative icons is being systematically erased. First Charlie, now Chuck. Who's next? The truth is out there, and it's coming with a roundhouse kick. Stay tuned. Candace is just getting started. This story is developing. Sources say more leaked audio drops this weekend. Okay. Y'all, before we go too far afield, please remember this. Everybody type satire in the chat. This is satire. Chris over there at Pirate Christian and Fighting for the Faith, they just have a warped sense of humor. It is satire. It is making fun of the fact that Candace Owens will tie everything and anything back to her pet projects. And I mean, truth be told, it doesn't sound that far off field. It's a joke. It's satire. But my goodness, in the morning, doesn't it sound like it could? I have to admit, I did start searching the interweb. I did. When he sent me this, I did not look immediately. Well, I knew who it was. It was from Chris, but I did not look and pay attention. I just saw this title and I immediately started searching. And I'm like, I don't see anything. Like, oh man, Chris, you got bad information. I was like, wait, Chris, I was like, wait, this is a joke, man. And I went back. I'm like, you know what? This is satire. And as you read it, I'll put the link to it is down in the description. I'll put it on the screen too. Shout out to y'all. Go check him out. I think he has a great sense of humor. As you read it, you realize all the dates are wrong, the times are wrong. I mean, Chuck Norris just died today, but 10 days ago, Erika, 10 days ago, Erika was doing a speech about it. You can tell pretty quickly that this is crazy. But shout out to Chris, shout out to Pirate Christian. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris, man. Chuck Norris was definitely an icon. We will definitely miss him. And shout out to him. And prayers for his family. As far as I know, Chuck Norris had a very solid profession of faith, so I don't feel odd or out of pocket to say that he is resting with the Lord. He is roundhouse kicked himself right into the presence of our King. So shout out to Chuck Norris. Rest well, sir. Rest well. Thank y'all so much, everybody, for tapping in. This was just a fun look. I just thought it'd be something fun to look at. Thought you would get a little laugh out of it. Hopefully you did. Again, please do not take this seriously. It is satire. And Chris just has a fun sense of humor. I just thought this was pretty wild. Yeah, right. That's why this is satire. I mean, the dates are completely wrong. They're all over the place in there. 10 days ago, 5 days before, all that kind of stuff. It's just meant to be satire. This is Chris's this is the way his humor works. It totally is a crime. His humor is a crime. But his humor is just what it is. Shout out to Pirate Christian for sure. Down in the chat, I can't think of one right now off the top of my head. But do you have a favorite Chuck Norris movie? I can think of one now. I remember Delta Force. I mean, Chuck Norris was an icon. Let's just keep it real, keep it 100. Shout out to Chuck. And that. So again, man, rest well, Chuck. God bless you, sir. It's been fun. So, yeah. Anyway, good people. I just thought this would be fun. We will be playing body cam bingo tonight. It's going to be fun, by the way. So please make sure you tap in. I never watched Texas Ranger. I don't know why. I have to admit, I never watched that. I'm familiar with it, but I never watched it. I don't know why. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I never watched it. So, but I know about Texas Ranger, and of course Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris, man, epic. Epic, back and forth. So yeah. We were just reading a fun satirical article that a friend of the channel wrote. Anyway, good people, I want to say thank y'all so much. We'll be playing body cam bingo tonight, just having a restful show. If I find some fun Chuck Norris memes or some fun Chuck Norris shorts, I might use those as some intermission tonight. Shout out to Chuck as he's receiving his eternal reward, praying for his family, of course. And thank y'all, everybody who's tapped into the show. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I really do appreciate it. I will see you all, Lord willing, this evening. It should be a good show. So I will see you then, 6 o'clock my time, I believe it is. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the J-Whip Podcast. If you enjoyed today's show, please do me a favor and hit me up with that 3-piece special. Like the video, subscribe, and of course, share it with somebody who would also enjoy this type of content. And make sure you leave a comment because I do pin the best comments to the top. So thank you so much for tuning in today. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.